Yeah. Let's talk. More motion. That's the code I'm holding. Seen too many plans get diluted soon as they get vocal. Energy shift when they know too much. Eyes change when you show too much. So I dim it, I trim it. Keep the vision low lit, not secret, just selective. Not distant, just protected. I don't announce, I arrive. That's the difference. Used to share goals like they was communal, till I noticed progress became unusual. Soon as I spoke it, it turned delusional. Doubt in the room wasn't even subtle. Smiles got tight when I mapped my route. Questions increased, but support thinned out. Why you moving like that? Thinly disguised doubt. That's when I learned what silence about. See, envy don't scream it, whisper polite. Clap for your wins, but resent in the night. Study your moves, then mimic your flight. Or hope you crash before you take height. So I cut commentary down to a minimum. Let results speak, no need for synonyms. No premature plans in the presence of many. I'm just quiet execution, consistent and genuine. I move like I'm watched even when I'm alone. Not from fear, just a mindset I've grown. Every detail protected, carefully sewn into a fabric that's mine and mine alone. No previews, no hints, no partial reveals. Just finished products with proof in the field. They ask how I did it, I shrug, keep it sealed. Cause explanation weak in the strength of the build. Yeah. Silence ain't empty, it's strategic, it's discipline. You don't owe anybody access to your process, only your outcome. That's enough. Let them guess. I seen deals fall through from a loose conversation. Loose lips invite unnecessary observation. Some celebrate you, some study your placement. Some wait for a crack to exploit the foundation. So I keep layers between what I think and say. Speaking fragments, never give it away. Even close ones don't get full display. That ain't distrust, that's the price you pay when you building something bigger than presence. You protect it with quiet intelligence. Not everyone meant for full comprehension. Some only meant for surface connection. I learned to nod more, speak less often. Let assumptions grow, I don't interrupt them. They think they know, but they miss the substance. While I keep moving with structured disruption. Silence sharpen my sense of control. Less interference, more clarity to go. Now every step aligned with the whole, and no outside voice can alter my role. No leaks, no clues, just work and move. They guess, I know, that's why I grow. Yeah, I keep it quiet, not hidden, just guarded. No noise, no talk, just targets. I don't show, I don't tell, I just build and excel. Why they watch? Why they guess? I progress with finesse. No announcements, no hype, just results. Overnight, that took years. Out of sight, out of mind, out the light. In the lesson, speak less, move clean, no stress. Let it grow. Cause the loudest ones seen it play out in my head already. Quiet ones. Every move, everybody, every echo. But imagination ain't reality. Reality come with gravity. Once it's done forever. No rewind, no clarity. I breathe slow when it rises in me, the urge ain't control. It's liability. So I think past the moment of impact, past the rush, past the contact. Cause the aftermath, louder than action. I pictured it clear, down to the last step. Waiststand, how we fall with a glass shatter left. Timing precise, no room for misstep. Revenge in my mind felt clean, no mess. But reality different, and stain what it touch. Once it leave your thoughts, you can't control much. Too many variables you can't clutch. Too many lives getting altered as such. I seen men lose years for a moment of pride. One trigger pull, now they locked inside. Freedom traded for a temporary high that fades when the consequences multiply. Yeah, I felt it, that urge to restore what was taken, what was broke to the core, But retaliation opened new doors that you can't close once you settle the score. What if he missed? What if witnesses talk? What if it spiraled way past the initial spark? What if the cycle just tightened its arc and now you forever playing in the dark? I ain't scared, I'm aware of the weight. Every action echo long past the date. So I pause when emotion dictate, cause patience decide who control their fate. Yeah. See, revenge feel powerful in theory, but theory don't carry consequence. Real life do. And once you cross that line, you belong to it, not the other way around. So I sit with it, let it breathe, let it pass, 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 let it pass. I thought of his face when I load the intent. Then I thought of my future, where all of it went. One act could erase what I carefully built. Years of discipline lost to a second or two. That ain't justice, that's ego disguised, trying to mask pain with a moment of rise. But the fall come quick when you don't analyze what comes after. The fire in your eyes, I seen mothers cry over cycles of hate. One act of revenge just reset the debate. Now it's tit for tat, now it's never too late for the next one to step up and escalate. So I reframe it, power ain't reaction, power is moving beyond satisfaction. Let him exist with his own contraction while I expand in a different direction. He expect me to move out the streets to find quick retaliation. No thought, just spine, but I think long term, that's a different design. I win more when I choose not to cross that line. No rush, no rush, no heat, no heat. Just thought, and peace, not weakness, just control, That's power, in full, yeah. I let it go, not forget, just release, anger loud, but silence, bring peace. I could've moved, could've acted, could've fed that reaction, but I chose to outthink that distraction. Cause revenge feel good for a minute, then it fades, but the cost stay heavy long after it's paid. So I breathe, then I step, then I pivot, then I rise. Keep my hand clean and my vision precise, cause the strongest move ain't always attack. Sometimes it's walking away and never looking back. With no rules, justice ain't always dressed in a suit. Sometimes it's silence, sometimes pursuit. I seen verdicts made in alleyway stillness. No jury, just memory and witness. But I don't move off impulse or rage. I weigh consequences before I engage. Street got its code flawed but defined. Legal got order but sometimes it's blind. So I stand in between both lines, pick my peace, protect my mind. They say, let the system handle the pain, but the system don't always walk in your lane. Paperwork slow, but the trauma remain, and the streets don't wait for official change. I seen cases dissolving procedure, while the victim's still living with fever. Truth get buried beneath every feature of a process that don't always reach us. So the block develop its own resolution, not always right, but it brings conclusion. Swift decisions, no long institution, but every action come with pollution. I don't glorify neither direction, both got flaws in their own reflection. One move quick, one delay correction, both can leave you in deep introspection. So I learned balance between both worlds where legality meets, how the pain unfurls. Not everything fixed when the gavel swirls. Sometimes the truth in the silence twirls, but I don't act just to satisfy a feeling. Every choice gotta come with a ceiling. Think past anger, past moment of healing, cause every decision reshape your dealing. Yeah, justice ain't simple, it's layered. It's messy, it's personal, but also universal. I don't chase reaction, I study outcome. Before I move, that's discipline, not hesitation. I seen brothers take matters too fast and spend decades trying to outrun the past. One moment of rage, now everything cast in the shadow that stick like glass. But I also seen silence get misread, like acceptance when nothing was said. Truth held quiet inside your head, while injustice keeps moving ahead. So I navigate tension with caution. Every option weighed like a portion. No blind reaction, no forced distortion. Just measured intent and distortion. The code I follow ain't written in stone. It evolves with the weight that I've known. What I ignore, what I atone. What I carry when I'm alone. Street taught speed, law taught delay. Both got limits in different ways. I walk that line through uncertain days and choose the path that minimizes decay. No blind moves, no rash calls, just thought. Through it all, I observe, then act, never lost in the fact. Yeah, I learned both sides, seen both courts, both cries. One loud, one slow, both shake. What I know, I don't choose from emotion, I choose from motion of consequence and effect. What remains after steps, cause justice ain't pure, it just shifts what you endure. So I move calculated, never rushed, never jaded. And I live with the truth that no system got the full proof. So I balance what I feel with the code that is real.
Now they look at me like I switched up flavors, like growth is betrayal to past arrangements. We came from nothing, same conditions, same corners, same ambitions. But something shift when I started rising. They clapped at first, now they silence it. I don't respond, I just observe it. Jealousy subtle when the sun's of ice. Green eyes hidden behind old friendship. That's a different type of sentence, I feel it shifting. We used to share dreams on cracked pavement. Now they stare at mine with strange statements, like success is some type of replacement for the bond we built in those basements. They remember struggle but not progression, only comfortable when I'm in the same section. Soon as I rise it becomes tension, like my elevation is their compression. I hear jokes that carry resentment, masked as humor but built with intent in it. Don't forget I said with a venom in it, like I owe them stagnation to stay in it. We started equal but paths diverged. Now my momentum can't be reversed. And that truth hit deeper than words, cause it exposes what silence occurred. They celebrate only when I'm modest, but distance grows when I'm polished, like they prefer me partially damaged. So my success don't feel too established. I don't confront it, I just absorb it. Energy tells me more than they orbit. Every interaction gets sorted, and the truth they accidentally reported. Yeah, it's not support, it's comparison, it's reflection of what they didn't do, so they projected subtle resentment, wearing friendship. I don't argue, I just notice and move accordingly. Now conversations feel slightly colder, like I became something they can't shoulder. Used to be equal, now I'm a holder of what they thought would stay a little longer. They don't say it, but I hear it clear. Every silence got judgment near. Every smile got a layer of fear. Mixed with pride, they don't volunteer. Some stop calling, some got distant. Some act busy but stay consistent. And watching moves from a hidden distance. Like my growth is some kind of resistance. I don't retaliate, I just continue. Let success reveal what's within you. Some can't stand what they once been through, if it means I escape that venue. So I keep elevation intact, no apology for the impact. Cause jealousy always react when somebody break from the past. No hate, just truth. In space, in proof. They feel the shift, can't conceal the drift. Yeah, I see it now, clearer than before. Same faces, different call. Some applaud, some resent. Same journey, different bent. I don't fix what's revealed, I just move what is real. Cause jealousy don't announce, it just grows in the mounts. When you rise past the frame of the life they still claim, so I step without guilt, built on what we once built. But I can't stay the same just to ease somebody's pain. So I rise and accept that success changes depth.
Every room I step in shifts energy. Respect got a price I didn't ask for. Fear came attached to the last war. I ain't choose it, but I wear it now. Every smile got a second stare now. People quiet when I speak too close, like my presence exposed what they don't want known. I don't need validation. I feel the space, and the space react before I say my case. That's the cause. Moving this way, you gain weight, but lose some day to day. Still I stand in it. I walk in rooms in the tone of just, not cause I demand it, but it's built on trust or lack of it, depending on dust that my name carry when they discuss. I used to want love from every direction. Now I see how that leads to infection. Too much recognition bring inspection. Too much inspection kill protection. So I trade warmth for calculated distance. Not out of pride but survival persistence. Every connection now needs resistance against envy disguised as assistance. I hear whispers shift when I arrive, like my existence change how they vibe. Some admire, some try to survive in the shadow of how I stay alive. Reputation heavy like iron chains. It don't come off when the moment change. Even silence can feel strange when your name got that type of range. So I move mindful of every reaction. Every glance got a hidden subtraction. Respect and fear form a fraction of the weight behind every interaction. Yeah. It's not fame, it's pressure, it's awareness. People don't just see you, they project onto you, and you carry it, whether you want it or not. So I stay composed in all of it, every layer. I don't get comfort in crowded admiration. I feel more truth in isolation, where silence strips all fabrication and leaves only real interpretation. Some respect me from distance, not love. Some fear me more than they speak of. Some only interact when they sure of what version of me they're free of. I learned reputation is double-edged steel. It protects and it cuts how you feel. It opens doors but also conceal the parts of life that never heal. So I manage presence like currency. Every move carries weight of urgency. Not every space is safe for my energy, so I choose where I let it be. It's a strange balance, being known and alone, being seen but never fully shown. Every step forward builds another zone where I exist but don't fully belong. No comfort, just space, no softness, just wait. Every room I enter changes, center. Yeah, I feel it now. Every step, every shift, it's the gift and the drift of respect mixed with fear that I carry everywhere. I don't chase, I just exist in the room. Adjust to this, not ego, just effect of the path I select. So I live with the call, every gain, every loss, balanced out in the weight of the life I create. And I know it's not free. Every step, every me comes with shadows, comes with space that I feel but erase. At the same time, in the role of the price I now hold.
With arrogance, looks similar from the outside scope. I learned the line get thin when you win too much or lose too much, then rebuild that trust. People mistake calm for ego sometimes. Mistake focus for a borderline crime. I don't speak loud, I just stand firm. But firm can get misread when tables turn. So I check myself in every reflection. Ask if I'm moving with truth or projection. Cause in this life, perception bends, and the same trait can break or defend. I used to think confidence was just clarity. Speak your truth, move without disparity. But survival taught me another parody, where certainty sometimes look like parody. When you come from nothing and rise too fast, people call your presence a threat to class. Like your self-belief shouldn't last beyond the space they assigned your past. So I monitor how I carry my weight. Not too heavy, not too much debate. Cause too much certainty triggers hate in minds that still operate from late. But if I shrink, I lose my core. So I balance between less and more. Walk the line they can't ignore without crossing into something they wore. Some days I feel untouchable, sinning. Other days I question what I entered. Is this strength or pride unrendered? Is this survival or ego remembered? I seen men fall cause they thought they were chosen, not aware how perception gets frozen. In moments where humility's closing and arrogance slowly imposing. Yeah, it's a mirror game. What they see ain't always what you became. You adjust or you distort. Both feel the same in different courts. So I pause, not check my intent. I started watching my tone and convo, not just what I say, but what I don't show. Cause silence itself can also grow when there's something people misinterpret slow. I seen confidence get called intimidation just because it lacked explanation. And I seen arrogance hide hesitation, dressed up in loud declaration. So I refine every move I make. Every step got a calibration state. Not for approval, but for my sake, to ensure I don't become what I break. Survival taught me to stand tall, but humility stops the ego fall. It's a balance that can dissolve if you forget which part you call. I don't wanna be feared for presence alone, or respected for a tone overgrown. I wanna be known for the seeds I've sown, without losing the ground I own. No mask, no pride, just truth. Inside, I adjust, I learn where I stand, I turn. Yeah, I stay aware of the shift in me, not just them, but what I be. Confidence or disguise, where the truth lies. I don't chase, I refine every move, every line. Cause the edge can get blurred in the way you observe. So I keep my intent clean and real, fully spent, not on ego, but on growth, on the oath that I chose to stay sharp, but not blind to the shift in my mind. Funny and I know every day I can drift, same me, different context. I was quiet so they label me small. Now I'm moving and they study it all. Back then I was part of the background noise. Now I'm the reason they pause they voice. I don't chase recognition, it arrives when consistency starts to survive. They didn't see it coming this far, cause I built it under a different star. Now the shift is obvious. Yeah, they used to talk over me in the room, like my words couldn't carry no boom. Now they wait for me just to resume, like my silence was part of the tune. Same faces that barely acknowledge, now take notes like they been in college. Funny how ignorance turns into knowledge when your elevation can't be acknowledged. I remember being counted out early, doubted before I could even get sturdy. Now every move look precise and dirty. To the ones who thought I'd be buried, they analyze growth like it's accidental. Don't see the discipline fundamental. Years of restraint, emotionally mental. Built the foundation purely intentional. I don't brag, I just let it unfold. Let the contrast quietly be told.
Between what they thought and what I hold, between who I was and what I've grown. Now they study the way that I speak, trying to decode every angle I tweak. But they miss the hours of weeks where I built strength when I used to feel weak. Yeah, it's not magic, it's patience, it's repetition, it's silence turned into structure. To see results, not process. That's the gap they can't cross unless they live it. Now conversations got different tone. Same people act like I'm fully known, but they never saw all the nights alone when I was building what they now condone. Underestimated was the starting phase. Now I navigate through more complex plays. Every interaction got layered ways of respect I didn't have in those days. I don't need validation to continue. I already survived what they didn't move through. So their opinion don't break the value of what I've done just to break through. Elevation ain't loud, it's distance. It's how you grow without their resistance. It's how you shift in subtle persistence while they stay stuck in no resistance. So I don't argue, I just assent. Let the old narrative quietly end. No announcements, no need to defend. Just progress they can't comprehend. No surprise, just change in disguise. Arrange, they watch, I climb, past thought, past time. Yeah, now I see it clear. The shift, the gap. They thought I'd stay. I double back, not to them, but to purpose, to surface what was hidden. Now it's written in the way that I move. No approval, no excuse, just elevation. In silence, in motion, in alignment, no commotion. And I know what it costs, every step, every loss. So I rise without noise, past the doubt, past the noise. Cause the top ain't announced, it's just felt. Don't always mean support. I seen cheers with a hidden tone, like they rooting but hoping you fold. Energy split, half warm, half cold. I say truth, the mouth don't show. I don't question, I observe it. Let the pattern slowly surface. Praise loud when the room involved. Quiet hate when the lights dissolve. I hear both, I move the same. Never fooled by the surface game. They toast to my wins with a glass half raised, but the other half doubt what the outcome made. Say you deserve it, but it's oddly phrased, like the words don't match how the tone behave. I catch side glances when the moment peak. Whispers fade when I step in reach. They congratulate quick, then change the speech. Soon as they think I'm too far to see. Photos taken, captions bold. Proud of you, that narrative sold. But behind that post, a different mode where comparison quietly takes hold. They study my path like it's theirs to critique. Break down my steps like they searching for leaks. Looking for flaws just to balance the peak. Cause my rise disrupt what they hope to keep. I don't confront, I collect the data. Every contradiction sharpen the radar. Some play friend, some play narrator, but both reveal what they mask in favor. See fake love louder than hate direct, cause it hide in applause with a hidden effect. You expect opposition when it's overly set, but deception come dressed in respect. Yeah, it's subtle, but it's there. You feel it before you prove it. Energy don't lie, people do. So I trust what I sense, not what they present. I reduce access, watched who adjusted. Who kept distance when presence was trusted. Who stayed loud when the spotlight rushed it. Who went silent when the praise got flooded. Some only close when the camera's near. Disappear when the moment unclear. That ain't support, that's opportunist gear. Shifting position based on who can hear. I seen envy masked as admiration. Subtle digs frame this conversation. Don't get too big, coded hesitation. Trying to shrink what I built through implication. But I stay level, unaffected, composed. Their intent don't alter the road. I don't internalize what they impose. I just note it and keep it close. Circle refined through quiet division. Not dramatic cuts, just subtle revision. Keep the real ones in close precision. Let the rest fade out my vision. No scenes, no noise, just space and choice. They clap, I nod, then move with poise. Yeah, I hear it clear. The cheers, the doubt, both exist. No need to sort out. I don't chase, I don't prove, I just stay in my groove. Let them talk, let them cheer, let them doubt, from the rear. I keep pace, I keep form, through the calm, through the storm. Cause fake love can't disrupt what's built strong. From the rough and the truth, I don't need every clap.
Gunshots like background noise,
just the ones that stay real.
we ain't flinch, we adjusted. Made chaos feel customary. Yellow tape like decoration. Ambulance lights like celebration. Not cause we loved it, cause we learned to live with it. Young minds adapt quick, normalize what they sit in. So when it crack, we don't react, we just pause, then resume like it never happened. Yeah. First time I heard it, I froze in place. Older heads laugh like that's every day. Told me you'll get used to the sound it make, and they was right. I adjusted my brain. Now I can tell by the echo and tone if it's close range or it's further from home. If it's one shot or a pad in the chrome. That's the type knowledge you pick up alone. Corner store still, serving through it. Cash exchange while the sirens pursue it. Nobody panic, we move right through it. Like violence just part of the music. Kids play ball where the chalk line's drawn. Names on the pavement, memories worn. They ask questions, then carry on. Cause that's the environment they was born. Mothers yell, get it, from windows above. But 5 minutes later, we back where we was. Danger routine wrapped up in the buzz of survival mixed with a lack of what was. Peace, never seen it to recognize form. So how you miss what you never was shown? We built comfort inside of the storm, made dysfunction a place to call home. Yeah. It ain't glorified, it's normalized. Big difference. When you raised in it, you don't question it, you adapt to it. That's survival. But it come with a cost, you don't see till later. Teachers taught peace, but the streets taught louder. Lessons in fear, but delivered with power. Who to avoid, who to trust for an hour. Who hold weight, who just frontin' they valor. I seen arguments turn into moments of silence, when one wrong word escalated to violence. No mediation, no guidance, just sirens. Then life resumed like it's part of the climate. Funerals felt like reunions at times. Same faces gather, same tears, same lines. Gone too soon, repeated in rhymes. But nobody break from the cycle's design. We learn to laugh in the face of the risk, masking the attention with jokes in the mix. Cause if you dwell, it start hitting too quick. So we detach just to deal with the shift. Now I look back with a clearer perception. That wasn't normal, it was forced acceptance. But when it's all that surrounds your reflection, you build resilience through misdirection. No shock, no fear, just life, right here. Adapt, endure. That's how we grew. Yeah, still echoing me. Those nights, those sounds, sirens ring, shots rebound. We ain't run, we ain't froze. We just learn how it goes. Every block, every fake, carry weight of that place. So when I move, you calm now. It feels strange, somehow. Cause silence loud when you use to the chaos and the fuse of a world that don't pause when it bleed, just because. And the truth still real. In my bones, in my feel, I survive, but I know that environment never let go. truths make enemies stronger. Every sentence can turn into leverage. Every detail becomes someone's message. So I cut my speech down to essentials. Let my presence handle the credentials. Silence ain't empty, it's loaded. It's where survival codes get encoded. I don't explain what I don't need to. I don't reveal what I don't bleed through. Less I say, less they can use. That's the principle I choose. Quiet is protection. I've seen conversations turn to investigations. One loose line lead to complications. People quote you in different variations, twisting intent for their own application. So I stop filling space with excess speech. Let actions carry what words can't reach. Every answer don't need to teach. Some things safer when they out of reach. I don't correct misunderstandings now. I let them sit, let them compound somehow. Cause over-explaining weaken your vow to stay unpredictable anyhow. They ask, what you mean? I just nod and move. No long story, no point to prove. If they misread, that's not my groove. I already chose what I refuse. Silence become like armor I wear. Not visible, but always there. It filters who really care and who just listen to compare. I learn the less I speak in the room, the more I control what can bloom from assumptions that fill the gloom of people looking for ways to consume. Yeah. Noise creates exposure. Exposure creates problems. So I limit both, not out of fear, but precision. Every word is weight, every silence is strategy. I choose what I release carefully, always. I don't give updates on my condition. Even close ones don't get full transmission. Some things lose power through repetition. So I keep it locked in composition. They confuse silence with absence of thought, but I'm thinking more than I ever thought. Every pause got battles I fought before the conclusion I brought. I don't overshare what I build or break, cause people reshape what they take. Turn truth into something fake just to fit they narrative stake. So I reduce my footprint in speech. Let mystery do what lectures can't reach. I don't preach, I just breach through spaces. Silence can teach. And I notice who gets uncomfortable fast when I don't feel every moment that pass. Those are the ones who can't grasp that silence is power that lasts. No noise, no leaks, just space that speaks. No rush, no flaw, just calm. I draw, yeah, I stay quiet, not lost, just aware. Every word, every stare can expose what I bear. So I move with restraint, not because I can't speak, but because I won't leak what I keep in my reach. Silence built my defense. Every pause has intent, and I know what it costs. Every sound has a loss, so I choose what remains, what gets used in my name. And I live with that line between speech and design of a life kept concealed, got a purpose,
still real.
I think ahead where they only react while they play checkers. I study the board intact. Every handshake got a hidden angle. Every conversation got threads I untangle. I don't rush, pressure don't faze me. It just reveals who really can't cage me. I seen fast moves turn into regret, so I slow it down, calculate what's next. Not luck, not guessing, just depth. Every choice designed for the best effect. That's how I play. I move like pieces on a quiet board. Every position earned, never ignored. I don't just step, I secure the corridor. Thinking 5 moves before I explore. They react quick, I anticipate. They chase moments, I orchestrate. Every delay is a deliberate state. Every pause got a hidden weight. I seen men win off impulse plays, then lose it all in subsequent days. Cause they never mapped out the maze, only followed immediate praise. I take my time where they take shortcuts. They want fast gains, I want smart cuts. Every connection I build is trust plus layered intention that don't combust. Even my losses feed the design.
Every setback redefine a line. I don't complain, I realign. Turn mistakes into strategic sign. I study people like they positions, not to control but for precision. Who moves honest, who moves hidden, who's predictable under division. Yeah. Every move counts, even the still ones, especially the still ones. It's where the real thought lives. Behind silence, behind patience, behind intent. I don't rush outcomes, I build them piece by piece. I let others expose their intention, while I maintain quiet prevention. I don't need loud intervention, just steady internal dimension. They think I'm passive, I'm observing. Every detail gets quietly serving. My bigger picture, I keep conserving, while they mistakes keep reoccurring. I adjust routes when energy shifts. I don't force paths, I drift when it fits. Every obstacle becomes a lift, if I analyze what it gives. It's not about domination or pride, it's about not leaving fate to decide. I take control of the internal tide and let strategy be my guide. So I don't panic when pieces move. I already know what I choose to improve. Every outcome I pre-approve, long before they make a move. No rush, no noise, just start, deploys. Every step, prepare. Every loss, declare. Yeah, I stay ahead, not behind, not close. Every path I chose wasn't random, wasn't hope, it was layers. It was a scope of what's next. What could fall, what could rise through it all. I don't gamble, I design every move, intertwine with a plan that evolves as the board gets resolved. And I know what it takes to stay calm when it breaks. So I move like I see every turn for me, and that's why I control every part of the whole.
Trying to decode every intersection, where I turn left instead of right, where I chose survival over light. Everything I gained got a shadow, every win came with a narrow window. I don't glorify what it cost me, sometimes I wonder what it lost me. Peace feel further than it used to, even joy feel like something I lose through. So I sit quiet with the question, was it worth the protection? Or did I become the weapon? Yeah, I look back at the road I've been through. Every scar got a story it lend to. Every friend I lost, I still undo. Every choice I made, I still review. I was chasing something that felt like freedom, but freedom ain't always how you need them. Sometimes it come dressed in the reason. You lose more than what you achieving. I remember nights I didn't sleep right, heart heavy but I kept it discreet type. Smiling in public but I was deep in a cycle of thoughts that repeat like, did I build this life or did it build me? Am I the same man I used to feel free, or just a product of what it killed in me? Pieces of self I can't heal easily. I got respect but I traded calm, got distance where closeness was born, got silence where laughter was warm. Now I question the shape I form. Every step forward left something behind. Every gain had a cost in mind, and I can't pretend I don't rewind in moments when everything aligns. Yeah, it's not regret, it's awareness of what changed. You don't unsee it once you lived it, so I sit with it. No escape, just reflection and wait every night. I don't blame anyone but my decisions. Every path came from my own vision, but vision can blur in collision with survival and instant precision. I sacrificed peace for momentum, didn't realize what I lent them. Parts of myself I can't mention, got buried in every intention. Now I ask if I choose it again, if I knew what it do to my end, would I still call that struggle a friend? Or rewrite the start where it began? There's no answer that fully resolves, only memories that slowly dissolve. And the man
who still evolves, while the past quietly involves. Every lesson carved into my chest, every victory mixed with unrest. I don't hate it, I just confess. It changed more than I can address. No denial, just truth. No escape from proof. Every step left trace in this place. Yeah, I sit with it now. No noise, no crowd. Just me in the doubt of the road I chose out. Was it worth all the cost, all the peace that I lost? I don't know fully yet, but I feel what is left, and it's heavier than I show in the life that I know. So I breathe and reflect on the weight of effect. Every turn, every line left its mark on my mind. And I live with the truth that I built, what I choose. And I question every part of the life and the heart that I carry every day in this world
Every day
that I made.
one seat empty changed the whole frame. Same room, but it never feel the same. I still hear laughs that ain't there no more. Still expect knocks that don't hit the door. Time moved on, but I didn't fully follow. Some days feel heavy, some feel hollow. I don't talk it, I carry it low. Memories cut deeper than I show. Closure don't come when you want it to. It just shows up in what you do. And I still searching. Yeah. We was just talking like life was long. Same plan, same dreams, same song. Next thing I know, everything gone. Like the universe skipped to the wrong. That phone call hit different that night. Voice on the line, couldn't get it right. Words came broken, no clear sight. Just pain between every alright. I walked outside, but the air felt off. Like reality itself cuts off. Couldn't process what I just lost. So I counted breath just to exhaust. Now I replay what I should've said. Every last convo stuck in my head. All the small moments I left unread. Now they louder than words instead. People say time heals like it's simple, but time just opens a deeper ripple. Some wounds don't fade or dwindle, they just change how your life get brittle. I still look at spots we used to stand, half expect to see them where I am, but all I get is silence expand in the spaces I don't understand. Yeah, it's not just grief, it's absence. It stays, you don't move on, you adjust around it. Every memory has weight, and I still feel it every day in small ways. I stopped asking why, it don't answer. Just sits in my chest like slow cancer. Some nights I talk to the answer, but silence act like it don't matter. I visit places we used to go, expecting energy I used to know, but everything feel too cold and slow, like the world forgot what we both showed. Friends try comfort, but they don't see how deep that loss embedded in me. It ain't just sadness, it changed me in ways that don't easily leave. I carry his name in my motion. Every step got a piece of emotion, not loud, but a constant devotion to what was taken from the ocean. So I move forward with quiet intent, not healed, but slightly different bent. Still searching for what heaven sent in memories that never fully went. No goodbye, just space. No return, just trace. Still here, in me, in air I breathe. Yeah, empty seats still there. Every room, every glance feels incomplete by chance. I don't erase
I don't hide, I just carry, what died in the moment, in the past, that don't move, but last. So I speak, less out loud, keep it deep, keep it proud. Cause some bonds, never leave, they just shift, how you breathe, and I know, it's still real, in the way, that I feel, so I walk, with that space, right beside, every place, and I don't, try to replace, what was gone, from this space, I just live with the trace, of the one, empty space.
I peeped it, then speak it. Silence heavy like a kilo. You smile but your eyes so stories. Count on my pockets before the glory. Back when we was broke, you was loyal. Now the shine got you spoiled. I ain't mad, I adjusted. Trust folded, then I tucked it. See, money don't change you, it reveals. And you showed me exactly what's real. Now I move like I already know the deal. Yeah. We used to split plates, now you split statements. Fed you game, now you feeding my locations. Same hoodie nights, cold bench conversations. Now you wide different, moving like installations. I remember hunger pains in the staircase. Now you got a taste, you forget where the base is. Handshake firm, but your palm got a trace up. Something slimy, couldn't wash it with patience. You laugh too loud when they mention my name like validation. Came with a check and some fame, I seen the flicker. Envy dressed as a flame, you switched jerseys, but the blood stayed the same. Funny how you quote me to the ones that oppose me, like you studied every weakness just to slowly expose me. Told them about the nights I ain't sleeping low-key. Left out the part I kept the secrets closely. We was kings in the hallway, crown imaginary. Now you trade loyalty for commissary. Short-term vision, temporary clarity, so just so cheap. That's a low-tier salary. I ain't react, I observed and calculated. Every move you made got quietly annotated. While you celebrated, I was contemplating how a brother turned Judas when the bread get weighted. Yeah, I ain't even confronted. What's understood don't need discussion. Your silence loud, your actions louder. Energy shift when you count dollars. I saw it early, just let it breathe. Sometimes betrayal gotta reveal itself freely. No pressure, no drama, just distance and memory. That's enough. Now I double check shadows when I step in the lobby. Same ones dapping me, probably study my body. Where I keep it, how I move, what I do when I'm sloppy. But I'm never that discipline carved in a hobby. You gave them breadcrumbs thinking it was harmless. Didn't know the wolves turn crumbs into carnage. I seen the plate before it fully developed. Cut the line early, left you call unanswered. You was in rooms I ain't even belonging. Speak on my name like you earned that involvement. But the truth don't bend, it just wait in the darkness. Then it surface when the lies get exhausted. I don't hate you, I outgrew the illusion. You chose coins over cold, final conclusion. Every empire fall from eternal intrusion. You was the crack, I applied the solution. Now my circle tighter than a sealed indictment. Every move quiet, every plan in alignment. You taught me something I can't put a price in. Trust is a luxury, distance is priceless. No calls, no text, no warnings, just absence. That's how I deal with it. You played your hand, I folded you out. Simple, yeah. I remember late nights, no lights, shared dreams, same sights. Now it's all hindsight. Yeah. You changed for the paper, folded for favors, turned into strangers, from day ones to traitors. No anger, just clarity. No hate, just disparity between who you was and who you appear to be. I move quieter now, steps lighter now, circle smaller, vision tighter now. You taught me the game without saying a word. Sometimes betrayal be the loudest lesson heard. So when they ask about you, I just shrug, keep it brief. Some people chase money, some people become the receipt. Stays in the back of your mind like that. Even when it's quiet, it echoes. Even when it's gone, it follows. I seen too much in a split-second flash that turned memory into ash. You don't come back the same from that space. Something shifts in how you taste grace. Calm don't feel fully calm no more. Peace got a different tone at the core, so I move different, breathe different, think different, sleep different. That's the aftermath. First it was shock, then came delay. Mind couldn't process what just took place that day. Time slowed down in an unnatural way, like reality broke for a moment to stay. Then it replayed again and again. Every angle, every sound, every end. Couldn't erase what the brain recommend, so it looped like it wouldn't suspend. Sleep got lighter, trust got thinner. Even good days feel slightly dimmer. Joy don't hit like it used to shimmer. Something inside now permanently differs. I stop reacting to loud sudden noise, flinch a little quicker than I employ. Even laughter don't fully deploy without some part of me deployed and deployed. Friends say you good, but they don't see depth. Or the moment that stole my mental rest, not just fear. It's a permanent stress that rewired how I interpret. Less patience, more awareness applied, less comfort, more edge in my eyes, not broken, but differently tied to the world I now analyze. Yeah, it don't go away. It just fades into behavior, into instinct, into reaction. You don't choose it anymore, it chooses you sometimes. But you learn how to carry it, without letting it carry you. That's survival. I don't revisit for nostalgia or pride. I revisit to understand what I hide. Parts of me left on that night's side, never fully returned when I tried. Certain places now hold different air. Same streets, but I don't feel prepared. Even when nothing is actually there, my mind fill gaps with what used to scare. I analyze moments I can't rewrite, try to extract some sense from the sight, but trauma don't always yield insight. Sometimes it just lives in your nights, so I adjust, not erase or deny. Build new layers on top of why. Keep moving forward, don't linger inside, but still feel the weight when I lie. It changed my rhythm, my patience, my tone. Made solitude feel more like home. Not lonely, just fully alone, with thoughts that don't leave me alone. No reset, no clean slate, just echoes that way. You learn to breathe, the what don't leave. Yeah, stay with me, not loud, just present. In quiet rooms, in reflections, I move forward, but it's altered. What I know, got restructured, got reduced to awareness, to truth. And some moments don't leave, they just shift. How you breathe, so I don't fight it, I integrate, let it sit, let it shake. Cause survival ain't forgetting, it's adapting while you stepping, and I'm still here, still intact. But I know there's no going back. Public smile don't show the tension, private world need no mention. I switch modes like I switch lights off. One version seen, one stays locked. Crowd see calm, not the chaos behind it. Photos don't capture what's silent. I learned to separate both spaces, different faces for different places. One for applause, one for survival, and I don't confuse either arrival. That balance keep me intact. Daytime I'm present, greet with respect, shake hands firm, give eye contact direct. Meetings, discussions, strategic connect. Everything measured, nothing incorrect. But nighttime flips the entire tone. Phones go dark, I move alone. Different awareness in every zone.
like I'm splitting the flesh and bone. One side builds, one side defends. One side opens, one side bends. One side trusts, the other pretends that it don't see how danger extends. I learned to compartment my existence. Public image and private persistence. They only see curated distance, not the pressure I hold in resistance. Every success got shadows attached. Every win got a risk that match. I can't relax even after I catch what I've been chasing and finally snatched. So I keep both worlds from colliding. One for surviving, one for deciding. But deep inside I'm always dividing between what's shown and what I'm hiding. Yeah. Two realities, one visible, one concealed. You can't mix them without consequence. So I separate every layer, every role, every moment carefully. People celebrate what they can see, but don't understand what it takes to be. Split in two just to stay free from pressures they'll never fully see. I smile in rooms where I don't feel safe, then recalibrate once I leave that place. Switch mindset before I erase any trace of exposure or space. I don't let worlds overlap too much, cause overlap can loosen your clutch. One wrong link, everything touch, and that's how hidden danger rush. So I maintain strict separation lines between real threats and public signs, between quiet thoughts and spoken rhymes, between survival and social times. It ain't deception, it's preservation, built from experience and observation. Two lives moving in synchronization, one for peace, one for confrontation. No merge, no blend, just roll, that bend, one face, one core, both lie, but more. I keep it split, clean divide, no leak. One for them, one for me, one for me, one for peace, one for strategy. They don't meet on purpose, cause that line is surface, and beneath it I survive. In both worlds I arrive, but I never let them cross, cause the cost will be lost. So I move with control. Every road, every soul kept intact, separated, calculated, not faded. And I know this is why I can live two lives, two lives.
Beyond the fear,
Two lives,
beyond the name of me, beyond the streets, beyond the pressure built, beyond the choices, beyond the guilt. I think about that when it get quiet, when the noise fade and the mind goes silent. What's the trace I leave behind? What survives when I decline? Not the money, not the fame, but the memory of my name. So I move like it's already written, but still question what I'm giving. That's legacy talk. I don't chase immortality and gold, I chase impact and stories told by people who live what I hold, and still speak it when I grow old. Every move I made in the dark leaves a pattern, leaves a mark. Some see danger, some see spark, some see guidance through the art. I wonder if I be remembered clear, or just fragments of fear and gear. A caution tale people whisper near, or a lesson that outlives years. I built more than just survival skill. I built a mind that can't sit still. Always calculating what's real, always questioning what I feel. If I disappear from the noise and hype, would the truth to me still feel right, or get twisted in another light by the ones who only saw the fight? I don't need statues or applause, I need meaning behind the cause. Something deeper than street laws, something time never withdraws. Legacy ain't spoken, it's what remains after the moment. After the pain, after the stories fade, what still stands, what still breathes, what still expands. That's the real measure, not the present, but the echo. I think about who I influence unknowingly, who watched my path and moved accordingly, who learned from my mistakes silently and shaped their life differently. I hope the lessons outweigh the chaos. Hope the message ain't lost in the loss. Hope the cost didn't fully exhaust the meaning behind every cross. I wasn't perfect, I was consistent through contradictions and resistance, through moments where I felt distant from the man I became through persistence. If I'm remembered, let it be layered, not one note, not simply tailored, but complex, flawed, yet major, a product of pain and behavior. I don't want fear to be the headline, I want growth to outlive my timeline. Something honest when they define the life I left behind. No ending, just trace, no silence, just space. What I built remains in echoes of pain. Yeah, this is it. The last page, the last breath. No stage, no stress, just thought, distilled from the life I built. Every choice, every line, every moment, defined. Not by fame, not by fear, but by what lingers here in the minds that recall every rise, every fall. So I leave with intent, not regret, not resent, just the truth of my path, what it gave, what it had. And I hope when I'm gone, something real carries on. The storm separated, carries on. Anybody solid when it's easy living? Different story when the stakes risen. I don't ask, I observe. Pressure reveal what words can't serve. Silence louder when heat applied. That's when truth got nowhere to hide. I seen it break, I seen it bend. I seen strangers act more like friends. So I don't label, I don't assume. I let pressure enter the room. And watch who remain. We was all aligned when the plan felt safe. Same energy when it was food on the plate. Same smiles when the winds felt great, but pressure hit. Now I study the traits. Phone ring different when tension rise. Voices crack, you can hear the disguise. Some get distant, some over-advise. Some play neutral to avoid the sides. I don't judge, I just log the reaction. Every shift gets stored as a fraction of the bigger picture I quietly map in. Who's solid, who fold under pressure's traction. One stayed calm, never switched the tone. Didn't ask questions, just held his own. Didn't seek credit, didn't need to be known. That's the type you keep when the seeds get sown. Another got loud, started talking too much. Gave details away with a nervous touch. Said I got you, but I don't feel that clutch. Words don't matter when the grip ain't such. See, loyalty ain't loud, it's consistent behavior, not performative acts for immediate favor. It's who stands still when the odds get major, not who vanish when it's time for the labor. Yeah, pressure don't lie. To clarify, strip away the illusion. No speeches needed, no declarations, just situations and observation. That's enough to know. Yeah, I created distance just to see who crosses, who reach out genuine, who move cautious, who only present when the moment is polished, who disappear when the energy's toxic. Set small tests, never said it was one. Change the time, switch the place where we come. Some showed up early, prepared for whatever. Some made excuses, couldn't hold it together. It ain't about blame, it's alignment of code. When pressure hit, you either carry a foe, and I don't carry those who can't hold. They wake when the story get heavy and cold. I seen the difference between love and convenience, between real support and surface allegiance, between those who act and those who just speak it, between quiet strength and attention, seek it. So now I move with a measured selection, circle built on observed connection, not past memories or shared direction, but who stood firm under pressure's reflection. No tests announced, no rules explained, just moments and change. That's how I see, that's how I know who really with me when it's show. Yeah, I seen it clear, no confusion, no doubt. Some stood tall, some phased out, no anger, no hate, just truth in place. I don't chase, I replace energy with grace. Cause loyalty ain't a claim, it's a pattern of action. Seen over time, not in captions. Yeah, so when pressure hit again, I won't guess, I won't pretend. I already know who remain, who collapse under strain. And the lesson, keep it tight, you and real, that's the right. Cause when the weight get too heavy to carry, only the solid stay steady, not weary. It's different when danger active. Same smiles, potential thick like everybody knew, except me in it. I ain't panic, I process slow. Let the moment reveal what it show. Phone rang twice, then silence hung. That's when instinct spoke in tongues. Every step felt prearranged, like I walked into a staged exchange. But I don't move blind, I adjust quick. Read the room like a transcript. That night told me everything I needed. Pulled up late, but the timing was perfect. Too many faces that ain't never surfaced. Eyes ain't meet mine. Energy nervous, whole vibe shaky. Tension beneath the surface. Music too loud, but the silence was louder. Handshake weak, grip lack power. Same ones joking, now stiff like a tower. I felt the shift within half an hour. Back door crack, but nobody entering. Two dudes posted like they was remembering something rehearsed. Body language trembling, I peep patterns. Ain't no coinciding elements. You said pull through, but you ain't come greet me. Text say traffic, but your car parked neatly. I seen it all, clear but discreetly. Sometimes betrayal try hiding the easy. One wrong move, it was over in seconds, but I stay still, let instinct direct it. Heartbeat calm, but the senses aggressive. Every glance I gave was a silent question. I slid to the side like I needed some air. Caught a reflection, two eyes in a stare. Whispers got quiet when I got near. That's when I knew what I walked into there. Yeah. See, setups don't scream, they whisper. They subtle, they patient. They plan before you even arrive. But awareness, that's survival. I ain't react, I adapted. Stay calm, and let the truth surface. I stepped outside like I need a reception, but really I'm mapping the whole intersection. Who came in with who left no impression, who keep checking pockets instead of direction. Engine still warm, so I left it running. Always think ahead when the vibe turned funny. Rear view mirrors show more than what's in front of me. I seen one follow, but he moving too clumsy. Turned one corner, then another, then faded. Lost him quick, his intent outdated. This ain't luck, this is calculated. Every route I take pre-evaluated. Back at the spot, they playing it normal, but tension lingered, unnatural, formal. I ain't returned, I just kept it external. Cut ties, quiet, made absence eternal. Now I replay it with sharper precision. Every detail locked in my vision. You ain't set me up, but you gave permission. That's the part that completed the mission. No yelling, no threats, no scenes, just awareness. You showed your hand without saying it. I read it clear and moved accordingly. Yeah, it's different now. I don't second guess, I double confirm. Every invite, every location, every handshake, every conversation. Trust measure, not giving freely. Silence louder when you see things clearly. You almost had me, but almost don't count. I don't survive off luck, I survive off amount of detail. I notice the moves I rehearse. I think 3 steps ahead before I step on the first. So now, when it fell off, I don't question the doubt. I just pivot, adjust, and quietly route. Cause it's set up failing ain't just luck or skill.
Louder than logic will. Phone buzz once, then cut off quick. That's the language you don't just miss. Every step got a second glance. Every move got a hidden chance. I don't fear it, I factor it. Made peace with the pattern of it. Eyes wide open, mind never closed. I don't guess, I already know. They watching, I let them. Same black sedan, keep circling blocks. Windows 2 tinted, can't see who watch. Park then move when I double back walk, that ain't random. That's surveillance talk, corner store trip. I switch up the route, buy nothing, just scope who lingering out. One dude pretending he's scrolling his phone, but his posture stiff, like he waiting alone. I peep reflections in every glass pane. Storefront mirrors show more than your frame. Eyes don't lie, they just try to contain intent that leak when they think it's contained. Neighbors too friendly, asking too much. What time you leave? That ain't casual stuff. Garbage moves slightly, somebody touch. Small signs add up when your instincts adjust. Helicopters hover a little too long. Lights blink twice, then they suddenly gone. Could be nothing, but I read it as wrong. Cause paranoia keeps survival strong. I don't assume, but I never ignore. Every creak in the night got a story in store. Door double lock, then I check it once more. Peace don't live where uncertainty roar.
Yeah, it ain't fear, it's awareness sharpened. When you seen enough, you stop dismissing patterns. Everything means something, even when it don't. That's the balance. Stay grounded, but never comfortable. That's how you last. Drive slow, then fast, then I switch up the pace. Watch you react when I alter the race. One car stay glued through every lane change, that's confirmation. Not happenstance strange. I loop 3 times, then I cut through an alley. Lost them once, but they double back gladly. See, amateurs panic, professionals tally. I study both sides, keep my mindset rally. Phone tap, maybe I speak in layers. Nothing direct when I deal with players. Codes in my convo, subtle behavior. Truth stay hidden beneath the flavor. I don't post moves till I'm already gone. Location delayed, that's a survival song. You can't track what already moved on. I live in the now, but I plan beyond. Some call it stress, I call it control. When you know the game, you protect your role. I ain't paranoid, I just see the whole picture they paint when they think it's unknown. No panic, no rush, just pattern and trust and instinct, not comfort. That's survival, daily. Yeah, still watching, still moving. Every glance, every stare, every silence. I'm aware, I don't jump, I don't flinch. I just love every inch of behavior, emotion, of subtle devotion to the plot they construct while I move with conduct of a mind that's prepared, never caught unaware. So if they follow, let them trail, I adapt, I don't fail. Cause the ones who survive ain't the loud or the bold, it's the quiet observers who already been told. Yeah.